You want to get some nuts there? What? Excuse me. Are you moving with Amberlynn Reid? How do you feel that you are my content? How do you feel about it? Hello, my favorite Gorley and Kermit Pops. In today's video for the low introductory price sale of absolutely nothing. You heard it here last in Fair Verona, where we lay our Kermits. We're going to be talking about Amberlynn Reid's Q&A, where she tries to desperately prove to us that she showers. Does the fun ever start? Also, Tommy is expressing her undying, amazing love for Amberlynn. Let's see what Tommy's saying about Amber's and her relationship. Also, Amberlynn's new video. Amber's doing this really cool thing because this is why I love me some Amberlynn Reid. This is why she's my most entertaining, favorite YouTuber. Basically, what Amberlynn is doing is she's doing this thing where she's like posting stuff on the internet and calling it videos. It's an amazing time to be alive. So we're gonna have a lot to talk about here today. But do you see all these nice Kermits? Have you ever wondered to yourself, how can I possibly purchase a Kermit? How can I take my Kermit out with me? Well, you can now, because here's my little affiliate link, view products tab. If you go there, you could purchase yourself a very nice Kermit, and you could just take him to stores or film him like, I film my Kermits. Let me know if you get your Kermit, if your Kermit has been shipped. I always get so excited when you guys get your Kermits. I'm like, finally, happiness is coming. All right, so we're going to get into all the drama, okay? All of the drama. If you could not tell already from this ridiculous intro, everything I'm saying is just for entertainment purposes only. Nothing is meant to be taken seriously. I'm sharing my own opinions that are, just my opinions, not facts. I'm talking about publicly accessible information, first made public by public figures. Please do not go to their channels and leave mean-spirited, negative, disparaging comments. Entertainment purposes only. All right, so let's take a look at it. So basically, this is what Tommy, this is what Tommy said on Threads about Amberlynn Reid. Holding on to the one that makes my heart feel whole. Look, squirrels can do mukbangs, that's right. You have been secretly watching Amberlynn Reid. You are also trying to monetize your mukbangs. Well, that's a nice sentiment, Tommy. That's a great sentiment, Tommy. You don't know Amberlynn. You don't know her at all. So a lot of people feel that Tommy is not being manipulated into a relationship with Amber, but I think Tommy is. Tommy has been through a lot of, things in life, and I feel like, in my opinion, Amberlynn is definitely 100% manipulating Tommy into a relationship, and we all know why Tommy is with Amberlynn. But whenever these two people discuss their unbridled, I hope that's a real word, and amazing. This is a vocabulary channel. Amazing love. It's just funny because you guys don't know each other. There's no way that you two love each other. You can't. Amberlynn was talking to Valentine the whole time she was talking to you. There's proof on the internet of that. And if you really believe, and this is my advice to Tommy, sweetheart, if you really believe that Amberlynn Reid is not in the DMs right now with somebody else, and she will be in the DMs when you're going to work, when she's lonely in that house, like, she will be in the DMs with somebody else. She always has people lined up to cheat on you with. So this whole thing that Tommy is expressing, how much, she loves Amberlynn, there's no way that you guys love each other that much because you don't know each other. Don't be shady. How did the rest of your FBI squirrel unit feel about Amberlynn Reid? Sir, please tell us how you feel about this. What? I see you over there. I see you. This is the third time you're even physically around each other. Now, I also want to show you something else. On Instagram, basically somebody is implying that, Tommy's looking for clout, and, that money is involved, all this other stuff. And Tommy decides to respond to this comment, not all the other comments, and say, me, LOL, right. Okay. Thanks for that, Tommy. Okay, so do I believe that this is a situation type deal where Tommy is using anyone for money? Absolutely not. I don't. I do not believe that at all. This person that has like a house, no, I don't think so. A person is employed, has a house, has a career. I will put it to you like this, and this next part is definitely not about Tommy. I do feel that when people have a lot of money, of course not Tommy, they could always use more, and Amberlynn always believes that no one could ever use her for money because, if they have a job, because, Amberlynn's logic, but in this case, I don't think this is even it. Do I think that Tommy's trying to get clout? No. I think we all know exactly why Tommy picked Amberlynn. And it is very, very, very interesting that Tommy chose to respond to this. Like, people usually choose to respond to things that really bother them a lot, or something that they can identify with, or something that just isn't true. Now, which one do you think this is? You think this just isn't true? Why do you think Tommy responded to this? Leave it in the dislikes and comments down below. I also wanted to discuss something that Amberlynn says in one of her new videos, and I am not discussing anything that has to do with her new budding friendship with Alexis. Congratulations. I hope that this relationship for the both of you is exactly what, you both have coming from this amazing, fruitful, amazing relationship. Good for you, both of yous. Good for you. Here's what I want to discuss. So she met up with her ex-friend Alexis, now new current friend Alexis. Good for you. Amber makes the statement that I really want to talk about because it's a lie and I can prove it. And when I can prove a lie is a good day. It's a Kermit day. Amberlynn says if people treat, you know, Alexis bad based on how she treats me, that just shows you like who people really are, whatever, okay. So this is a blatant lie and I can prove it, okay? So she's trying to say people are only treating Alexis bad because of how she treats me, which is not true. Mama Lynn, her mother, Amber's mother, is a really beloved character in the Amberverse. For the most part. Not everyone, obviously, but a lot of people really love Amber's mother. They like her freshness on Amber's channel. They like her pretty much honesty all the time. She's very blunt, okay? So your mom, Amberlynn, treats you really well. I mean, obviously at this point in life, right? Not before, but now she treats you well. She has done everything for you. She's driven you 20 hours to see your girlfriend, and she treats you really well. Well, people continue to treat Mama Lynn pretty well, even though she treats you really well, Amber, right? There's your proof. Unless, of course, Amber Lynn wants to go ahead and say that mommy doesn't treat her well right now. Even if that was true, she wouldn't say it. Okay, here's the point. Amber's general point that people only treat others badly if they support Amber just isn't true. Amber's mother supports Amber. She does everything for her nowadays, and people really love her. Therefore, it's not true that people are, taking a step back, and it's me being nice from Alexis because she's, treating you well. It's because the community can see when dishonesty is happening in the first place, and everybody here knows it. So here's your proof, Amberlynn, that people are not just automatically mean to people that are nice to you, because if that was true, they would automatically be mean to your mom. And the majority of the community loves Mama Lynn. You're welcome, Amber. What a wonderful time to be alive and just lie for a living and get paid, like Amberlynn getting paid for lying. It's always serving a certain narrative and using manipulative language, which we will see very soon. Okay, so since Amberlynn insists on doing this, I'm just gonna prove her wrong. I'm gonna show you proof on this, and then I want to talk about something that actually interests me, manipulation of language, because I show you the proof, not for the people that watch every single day, because y'all know the proof. You know what I'm about to say. But if you're just stumbling across this video and you're looking for proof, because this happens to me every day, here's your proof. All right, so Amberlynn insists on discussing her consistent showering schedule. So here's proof that this is not really what's going on. Amber chose this question on her Instagram or wrote it herself. Obviously, this is a sore subject, or it's a subject that she really wants to bring to the forefront of her audience. Why do you always make a big deal to prove you shower when everyone knows you don't? Answer. Talking about a shower here and there when I vlog my life, capitalized, isn't completely unheard of. I watch a lot of vloggers and they also talk about showering. This is just not true, by the way. I just wanted to let you know this is not. She may watch a lot of vloggers, but they're not constantly talking about showering. It's a mundane topic. I watch a lot of vloggers that do this. Okay, just because I'm the size I am, people assume I can't shower. So the minute I speak about showering, it's an immediate Amberlynn is such a liar. She's just trying to prove she showers, and that's the only reason she talks about it. No, it's giving hashtag fat phobia. So it's not fat phobic, it's not any phobias to repeat what you, public figure, have stated on the internet and what other people have stated before you. Here is Amber's, this is the proof portion. Here is Amber's video where she clearly stated and got paid $1,000 for it that she did not shower the entire year of 2019. This is a monetized video on her channel. I'm going to repeat that she earned $1,000 for, where she said she did not shower for 1 year. From her mouth, she chose to make this content. She chose to monetize this content. You didn't shower for a year. Okay. Here is another monetized video on her channel that she again earned a lot of money for, in which she says that she did not wash her hair for months on end. Okay, but I can just do you one better. Here is a Facebook message between Amberlynn and her ex Casey. This is a message that Amber started. She messaged ex Casey. I know this is probably weird, but I really need to talk about this. So you're still the only person. I've never let Crystal. I was too scared, self-conscious. This is the part that I really want you to pay attention to. This is Amberlynn Reid's words in her Facebook message. This is her messaging ex Casey. Quote, I feel like I smell bad. I shower every day now, so I'm different than I used to be. So clearly implying that you did not shower the whole time. The whole time you were with Casey. But I'll do you one better, because I know someone will say, oh my God, oh my God, but in this message it says now she showers every day. Destiny.
Amberlynn did not shower.
So remember Destiny, the girl that got away? Another ex of Amber said that Amberlynn did not shower the whole time that Amber and Destiny lived, you know, with Destiny's mother, which is severe. Now, here's the thing. In the first message to Casey, Amberlynn states, I'm dating Destiny, and now I shower every day, right? Okay. I didn't the whole time I was with Casey, but now I shower every day with Destiny. Okay, but Destiny said Amberlynn did not shower. So, uh, let's see, Amber. How exactly is it any type of phobia to literally repeat the things that you yourself monetized on YouTube? People are just repeating what you're saying, sweetheart, okay? You clearly stated you didn't shower. And by the way, I don't judge you for it. I don't care that you don't shower, or you did shower, or you didn't shower for years on end while you were with Casey, while you were with Destiny, while you were with Beck. I'm sure you shower now. To be completely unbiased, Amber's point is this. I used to, well, she won't admit that she didn't shower at this point, but like it's as if all your monetized content that you got paid $1,000 on each time totally disappeared. No, it's on the internet forever. So Amber's point, to be completely unbiased, is that she didn't shower, even though she won't say it, and now she does. Fabulous. Great. Okay. So, my personal opinion, again, this is just my aside, my opinion is there is a very large difference between showering and being clean. So, those two things are not the same thing. You can shower every day. Being clean is different. That's just my opinion. Do I personally, this is such a ridiculous topic. Do I personally believe that Amberlynn Reid is showering? Yes, I do. See my last statement on that topic. As Amberlynn bringing it up all the time, she's clearly bringing it up, obviously, all the time because she wants to change the narrative that she herself helped create. It's too late. There's always a portion of people that are going to believe, like a certain thing that Amber says. And those people, there's no way to change their mind. They just believe whatever Amber says. You know Amberlynn Reid? The majority of the community understand the truth. I want to talk about manipulation of language, which is what I care about. I've always said this. Amber is incredibly, incredibly careful with language. She uses language in a manipulative way, in my opinion, in order for a person to read what she's saying or consume what she's saying and not be able to say that this isn't true. But you're in luck, Anne Boleyn. I can decipher all of the manipulative tactics that you use. Let's just take a look at this. This is the manipulation part. Talking about a shower here and there when I vlog my life isn't completely unheard of. She uses the term unheard of. And because this is manipulative language, I have to say, yeah, you're right, Amber. That's what she's looking for. It's okay. I can admit that you're using words to manipulate people and still prove you wrong. You're right, Amberlynn. It's not unheard of. I'm sure that if you take a look, listen, she wants to be this petty. She wants to get down to the words. I'll do it with you. The word unheard of is manipulative language. Yes, Amberlynn. Why is it manipulative language? Because it's true. It is true that it's not unheard of. For example, I think in the last 10 years, maybe I've heard one or two vloggers in the last 10 years say twice, like meaning one person said it once, another person said it also once. So it was twice in the last 10 years that they, had to quickly shower because they were running off somewhere. The difference is between you and them, Amberlynn, is they do not make it a giant point in every single video to say that they showered because the audience has no desire to hear about it and the audience wouldn't doubt them if they showered or not. Like, for example, when I come on here, you don't doubt that I showered. You don't doubt that, like I had breakfast or something. You don't doubt that I slept in my bed at night because these are assumed common sense things that no one cares about. It's mundane. It's the mundane factors of life. No one cares if you showered or not. That's the bottom line. So I don't like manipulation of language because it's done to confuse and gain power over others. That's what she's trying to do. So to be fair to her manipulative language, that's true. That's why she used the word it's not unheard of. That's right, Amberlynn. It's not unheard of. I'm sure throughout the years a vlogger here and there may have briefly mentioned that they had to shower or they're running off to the shower, they're running late, they have to do this. But they said it in passing and it was easy to see. It was clear from the meaning discerned from their video that it wasn't a big deal. They just mentioned it because they were like talking about their day really fast. Like sometimes, oh, I'm running late. I got to do this. I still have to shower, blah, blah, blah. You understand what I'm saying? Amber, your manipulative language does not work on me. Whenever anyone accuses you of anything, you like to pretend that it has to do with superficiality. It doesn't. It has nothing to do. I never discuss people's looks. I don't care about this, and I encourage you not to as well. This is about the facts. You have said from your mouth, from your messages, other people have said about you as well, that you simply did not shower, do not shower, and the fact that you supposedly shower now is irrelevant. It's too late. My advice, which she won't take, is if you really want people to believe that you shower, which is clear, it's easy to see that that is her narrative, that that is what she's genuinely wanting. Yes, I'm spending 11 minutes on showering because I'm sick and tired of this manipulative language and this desire to deceive. So Amber, if you really want people to think, this is my genuine advice to you, genuine advice. If you really want people to think that you shower, my advice is to fully stop mentioning it, fully stop talking about it. Okay, so this next one, if you believe that this is true, I have a very, very, very large Bridget Kermit's to sell you. How did you meet Tommy? We love seeing you happy. You deserve it. She messaged me on TikTok after seeing a TikTok of mine on her For You page. I never really reply to messages on there, let alone check them, so it was fate, I suppose. Amberlynn, this relationship will end just like the others, or maybe in a very different way for you, but the point is, it will end. She doesn't know who you are yet. Okay, the reason that I say that there is no way that this could possibly be true is this. Amberlynn Reid threw out tons and tons and tons of thirst traps on the internet. And she did it on TikTok because she was interested in other women messaging her. And if you expect anyone out there to believe that you did not respond to any messages other than Tommy, then we don't believe you, okay? The collective audience doesn't believe you. Of course, Amberlynn says these things because she knows that there's unfortunately a portion of people that believe every single thing that she says. So she's talking about it for them. Amberlynn, sweetheart, I don't believe you under any circumstances, under any circumstances that you never respond to messages there. It would make your thirst traps that you were creating on TikTok pointless. You literally did inappropriate suggestive videos there because you were looking to get messages to respond to other women. And see, that's how she got her girlfriend now. Also, there is a certain type of manipulation that is going on here. So there is a certain type of manipulation where people give you the answer that they want you to think that it is. For example, she should have just said, I met her on TikTok, I came up on her For You page and she messaged me. Okay, it was fate. But she didn't even need to say that it was fake. Now pay attention here, okay? She could have just said the first part, but she tells you the answer that she wants you to believe. I never really reply to messages on there, so this is therefore fate. Therefore, she wants you to believe that this is a special relationship. Manipulators at their core are looking for power and are looking for you to believe what they're selling you, okay? And so this is a very rudimentary, I love that word, rudimentary. This is a vocabulary channel. It's a very rudimentary way of manipulating people to give you the answer that they want you to believe. She's overtelling the story. Where'd you meet her? TikTok. Why do you need to say you never reply to messages? Even though, like, you didn't need to say it, you said it, so we believe it's a more than special, situation with you and Tommy. Honey, you responded to tons of messages there. You know what would be so funny if people could, like, go through her messages? Never mind. I'm not going to give anybody any ideas. Amberlynn, I see right through you. How long have you and Tommy been together? She asked me to be her girlfriend on June 26th. This is such a joke to me. You people didn't meet. When she asked you to be her girlfriend, this is like kindergarten BS. And well, to be fair, kindergarteners meet before they, start dating or pretend they have a little boyfriend, little girlfriend. Like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You've been around her 3 times. The honeymoon will be over sooner than later. How does it feel to have a partner that participates in your career? Oh my God, career is a strong word. Throwing things against like a wall, hoping that it sticks, is called a career. It was so hard to keep my past 2 relationships private. I'm just going to have to stop right here and say this. You and Valentine were never in a relationship. She was a woman who was married, living in a different state, never meeting you. It was not the relationship that you pretended and presented that it was. It was not a real relationship. I don't care if Valentine eventually ended up liking you. You never met her. You never did anything with her, like always in all your relationships. And she was married. The fact that Amberlynn Reid still believes that she was in a romantic relationship with a woman she never met who was married says that you should not believe anything coming out of her mind and her heart and her mouth. Sorry. So it was really hard to keep things private. It's really freeing to be able to love her publicly. Oh, please, please. Anyone that tells you that they love you 2 months in, the week in, they're BSing. They want something. Plus, I love having that element on my YouTube channel because I feel it is more entertaining for my audience and I love the memories. The bottom line is this. She wants someone to claim her publicly on the internet and say that this is my girlfriend because she keeps talking about how people were embarrassed to be seen with her. Have you ever thought that maybe it was because of like what you do to people? Criticize you for bringing the pets with you, but imagine if you had left them at home. You just can't win. Amber, why do you write your own questions and why do you only pick the questions that like you want? Why don't you ever answer? Like, it's fine, I get it, it's her thing. I get it, like, yeah, pick the questions that you want. Never mind that you write a lot of them, but why don't you ever answer the questions that people really want to know about? I'll be discussing this in short in an upcoming vlog. You mean like throwing things at a wall? But you're absolutely right. That's why I have to always do what's best for them and me regarding any situation. Other opinions don't matter. Amber, you never do anything that's right for your pets. You only do things that's right for you and whatever is in the greater interest of you. For example, had you left your pets with your mom, then at least we know they would probably be taken care of and walked. Twinkie would be walked. Like, you brought them there because you're trying not to move back, okay? And the bottom line is you forced your mom to drive you 20 hours because you refused to get on a plane. You manipulated your mother into it, okay? By the way, she's going to do it in a short vlog. Okay. What else is new? Yeah. Why don't you? I double dare my most entertaining, favorite, riveting YouTuber, Amberlynn, to make a 20-minute video. Have you tried compression socks or lymphatic massages? Yes. That's a big reason why I wear such tight pants. That is not why you wear tight pants. And please stop. Okay. Here's what happened. She went to a doctor, one doctor for, her lymphedema. The doctor told her what to do and she never did it. Rinse, lather, repeat. Does the fun ever start? Please, please. Amberlynn, listen, I don't really like to get into these situations. I don't talk about these topics. I judge her for her character and nothing else. But Amberlynn has countless videos saying that she buys clothing that is not her size. Why? Only Kermit knows. I don't know. She literally says this. So Amber, it's okay that you want to buy clothing that is not your size. That's cool with me. I don't really judge her for this because I think that, her kitchen is on fire pretty much. People like tend to focus on very superficial things. I don't care. Look at how she treats people. That's what matters. But honey, you've explained in numerous videos that you buy different types of sizings because you want to. Okay, enjoy yourself. Do you enjoy road trips? That's a no. That's a no. Okay. She never went on any road trips with Destiny and with Beck. She, pretty much forced everybody to do everything for her. It depends on so many things: who I'm going with, where I'm going, for how long, how's my mental health, what car I am in, who's driving. But overall, yes. If only a single Kermit believed that everything you say is such Kermit. Would you ever get engaged again? Yes. Of course she would, you girls. Of course, because it's all about being claimed on the internet and showing everyone that she's wanted. Okay, so Amber, on purpose to get certain types of comments, shows herself getting into the car because she doesn't have to do this. She wants the comments to be as outrageous as possible. See, she needs negative engagement so that the video gets the most amount of views. The more comments she gets, the more, YouTube looks at it as engagement. The more people come back to her video to read these comments, the more views she gets, because she doesn't want to work, I can assure you. So you don't have to show yourself, using a stool to get onto, to get into the car. You don't have to do that. The first shot is just like, you know, premeditated for drama. But anyways, I digress. They then go to bingo and casinos, which my personal opinion here is that Amberlynn wants to recapture her life with mommy. She wants to have a second mommy, and she wants to have like the lifestyle that she had with mom anywhere else, just so she could be claimed on the internet publicly and say that she has a girlfriend. Because honestly, there's nothing wrong with bingo. I love bingo. That's the activity that people are doing. But usually people go out to eat, to the movies, that type of thing. I don't care that Tommy has like a bag of bingo, like, Kermits or whatever. Amber is asking to do these things because she wants to relive and continue on. No changes with her life with mommy, now with her second mommy. Okay. There is a moment in the video that is, it's a bunch of different minutes. It's painful to watch. It's humiliating for Amber. It's humiliating for Tommy. I have such 17th hand embarrassment, not even secondhand embarrassment. It is the most cringiest, outrageous, just so embarrassing in the video. And I don't understand, like, why you would do this to yourself and your partner. Basically, Amberlynn doesn't want to work. Let's just say it. She doesn't know how to make content at this point because she always disliked it. And a long time ago, her audience allowed her not to put up anything, but because this is honestly my opinion, they disliked her so much that anything she put up, she would make a lot of money at it. Okay. And what happened is she stopped putting in any type of effort. There was a time, a long, long time ago, she put in some effort. Why am I saying this? Basically, Amber struggles to make 9 minutes. And after 8 minutes, you make the most amount of money on YouTube, right? Her videos are very, very short. She even says in throughout the videos, like, oh, like, I'm just throwing clips together. Yes, you don't want to work. So what she decided to do is, I guess she decided to, they were like trying on different like TikToks that they may have posted or they will post in the future, and doing little videos, right? Not for Amber's vlog. I shudder to say, call it a vlog, but not for Amber's vlog. They were just filming themselves. And what they do, talking about TikToks that Amberlynn has posted. A long time ago, Amber posted a TikTok where she was lip syncing JoJo Siwa saying, a dream guest on my podcast, my exes. But to make things worse, if you didn't think things could get worse, oh, they can. Please give us an interview. Do you feel that Amberlynn Reid was complimented on her following by FBI Frank? Basically, Amberlynn asks Tommy, which one of my exes would you like to meet? And Tommy actually answers. Amber takes out the answer because, well, obviously you're scared, okay? You are scared to talk about your exes, but that's all you and Tommy do. This opens up a new layer of cringe. Okay, so it's bad enough that what Amber and Tommy do in their spare time is talk about her previous TikToks, which is the weirdest thing I've ever heard of in my life. I don't care if you met online. I don't care if you met on TikTok. That's what you guys are doing when you're in private together. Oh, Amber, not 10 a day anymore? Okay. But what's even stranger, and this is the worst possible sign in any relationship, is Amber and Tommy have discussed obviously all of her exes. So basically, they're just sitting there and they're just talking about like Amber's exes. And it's obvious from that conversation where Amber takes out the name of the person that Tommy supposedly wants to talk to and get all the tea. Because Amber says, which one of my, like, which one of my exes would you want to get all the tea from, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's obvious from their exchange that, first of all, it's very cringy and embarrassing. But it's more than likely that they sit around discussing, like Amber's exes. And if you would like to not have a relationship go any further than the casino or the bingo hall, please, by all means, go ahead and discuss your exes. For Amberlynn to continuously discuss her exes with a partner that this is like the third time she's seen her, and they've been together realistically for what, a month and a half, 2 months? She's not over her exes. People talk about what they think about, okay? And the embarrassing minutes they go on, it feels like it goes on forever because she's just sitting there and just doing these weird, cringy TikTok moments with Tommy. And this is what they're doing when they're alone. And it's just like talking about like TikToks and reiterating like Amber's old TikToks. This is the cringiest thing in the world. But Amber put it into the video because she has no content. If you take those clips out, she barely makes 8 minutes. So then she says that she slept in her clothing and she tries to make it like average. Usually people sleep in their makeup and clothing when they've been out, drinking some water the night before, or when they're really exhausted from a night out or work. None of this applies to you. This is so who she is. I want to tell you something, okay? I just want to tell you something. I don't care that she's around a smoker and I'm not judging smokers. But this woman, Amber, claims she got lung issues, right? What about your pets? This woman doesn't care about anything at all whatsoever, except for being accepted on the internet as a girlfriend, being claimed online. Oh, I have a girlfriend. I'm claimed on the internet. And, I have a girlfriend. It is so cringy and embarrassing. I know a lot of people are going around saying, like, oh, I'm so happy that finally, there's a side character. And I can understand that. But if Amber's not even gonna put in, like, any actual effort into the videos. Like, honestly, I shudder to say this, but she actually put in more effort when she was with her mother, and she made shorter videos at that point too. But it's just like, this is not content, and my personal opinion, I will never, ever, ever stop saying this. I've said this before. I just haven't said it in a long time. I do not believe she should be paid for this. I think this is not fair to actual creators that are actually putting out work. So basically, she sits around with her girlfriend talking about her exes, asking, which one of my exes would you meet? She sits around doing weird TikTok cringe clips where they just embarrass Tommy and Amber. Thanks, Amber, for your hard work. All right, well, that's about it for today's video. Thank you so very much for watching it. I appreciate you being here. If you enjoyed today's video, go check out a similar video popping up right here. And if you didn't like any of my videos that you've been watching, or this one, you're in luck. You're not going to like any of the other videos I've made. So go and watch them. Leave a like or a dislike. Be a friend. Let me know what you think about this video in the dislikes, comments, and comments down below. And I will see you next time. Bye.